All right, I'm the flatratemaster, and well, you've got problems with your shop's workflow, but you don't want to come off as, toxic. All right, so you have problems with the shop workflow, all the typical stuff. They're not going to change it. So how do you deal with it without being labeled toxic? You've got problems with workflow. They're not correcting them. There's two choices. Either deal with them and maybe explain to them why it's a bad idea, or, grease the toolbox wheels and move on. First and foremost, don't get angry. You get angry, you kind of lose the argument. Always be polite. And now let's get into some individual issues that you're just going to have to deal with. Waiters are what they are, man. If they're going to continue to bring in waiters, you're just going to have to deal with it. Nothing you say will change it. Period. End of story. Just deal with them, do whatever is required of you, and park them and move on. Now, this one is a pet peeve of mine, and this is getting asked to start a job you don't have all of your parts for. One of my cardinal rules is you got to have all your parts before you start a job, because you will hit that wall. And every time you don't have that one part, it will get delayed. The rules of the universe, not mine. First off, don't be a dick. Point out whatever issues y'all have at your shop with parts delivery. Obviously varies, but, almost nobody's really good, as far as I can tell, across the country on consistent, reliable parts delivery. Estimate when you will hit the wall of needing what's not there. For instance, I've gotten this and, it's like, yeah, but in like 20 minutes, I'm going to be stuck dead in the water and this isn't going forward until I get that part. And you said the part's not going to be here for 3 hours. Why am I starting this job now? Pointing stuff like that out doesn't mean they will take the logical choice. Just saying. But that's pretty much all you can do, is point out the flaws in their logic politely, and then they were going to insist that you do it anyway because reasons. Do it, and then sit there with your thumb up your butt. If you want to be a little proactively, you might go ask, when's that part going to be here? I'm dead. When's that part going to be here? Every 5 minutes. Just like a service writer would be bugging you about a job that has to be done every 5 minutes. Is it going to be done today? Is that going to be done today? Don't do that, but you can if you want to be a, they will label you toxic for that. Pointing out they're wrong is always going to be labeled toxic. So seriously, don't do that. Pulling you off jobs. Another major pet peeve of mine. Communicate at the time that they go to pull you off. This is going to push these cars to whenever. This means your car that's due today isn't getting done today, right? Be polite. Point it out. Again, logic doesn't mean they will make the right decision, because they've already made a bad decision, let's be honest, because they're pulling you off productive work for some BS waiter, because it's always a waiter. Logic's out the window, so do what they want to do and move on, and that car's not getting done. All right, poor quality parts. Now this is a universal problem in auto repair. You're going to get Dorman, you're going to get, XYZ brand that immediately doesn't work, or will come back 2 weeks later not working. Of course, if it comes back 2 weeks later, they'll blame you for misdiagnosis, etc. But that's another issue. If you install a part that is questionable, test it. check for, you're doing valve cover gaskets, make sure that valve cover gasket is not leaking before you let the car leave. Whatever dormant part it is, verify it works properly. Go up front, say, XYZ part is not working correctly. I need to warranty it. And I need to get paid to warranty it again. Or I need to get credit for it being warranted. It's not your fault. But point out you need to get paid or credited. If you're hourly, they need to put warranty time in the ticket for a warranty of that part, or however they administer warranty. Whether, I know some shops will do like one warranty master ticket where they account for everything. Others will do a new ticket that never gets sent to the customer. Others will do, whatever it is. But you need to get credit for having to warranty said part. And then warranty it again when it fails 2 weeks later. They're going to do what's best for margin. So make sure you get paid is what I'm saying. Because they want to continue using bad parts, move on. Because they're going to keep using bad parts. But until you move on, just install them and then warranty them over and over and over again. All right, this is a big one. So you get handed a warranty ticket that another tech that's, still in the building. Not a tech that's on vacation, not a tech that's XYZ. No, he's in the building, but he's working on, the gravy. And they don't want to pull him off to work on, warranty work. Don't be a dick to your coworker, but document exactly what is wrong with the car. If it's a check engine light, check the check engine light, verify if it's the same code as last visit, because sometimes it's not. I mean, it may just be a new ticket. But then after you verified it's the same problem, cross your T's, dot your I's, document exactly how you tested it, document exactly what's wrong. Don't say anything negative about your coworker for multiple reasons. Just state what is wrong, what needs to be replaced. Just document what is wrong, what you did to find that problem. Document. Turn it in. Move on with your life. Getting PO'd at your coworker, getting PO'd at your boss, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep letting him suck gravy. And don't be mad at your life because that they're not going to change. It's, I'd like to sit here and say things will change. They won't. People still do the exact same things they've always done. When I'm talking about this kind of stuff, this is universal problems that shops always have. So anyway, but don't put sarcasm in the ticket. Just cover your butt. Move on. If it's like a previous oil or coolant leak, document where the leak is, document what the problem is, write it up for whatever the proper repair is, and move on. Just move on. Now this one is, I think every flat rate tech has dealt with this one at one time or another, probably many times. The service writer comes out there. Yeah, man, I got this job sold. Okay, it's okay, when's it due? Oh, I got to have it back tonight. It's an 8-hour job. They think magically you can get that job done today. And the parts won't be here for another 2 hours. Calmly explain it's not reasonable. Explain to them without interruptions. If I started working on it right now, this is approximately when it would be done, but that's without interruption of waiters or other tickets, etc. This is when it's going to be done. Approximately. Don't get mad. Don't be throwing stuff. Just explain it's not going to happen because it just is not going to happen. Shops aren't going to change. They just aren't. So either you learn to live with it or move to a shop that has different problems. So hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.